And what is the frontier of your research at the moment? What are you researching mainly?
That's a difficult question. I'm kind of going in several directions. I'm still doing some work with the cathinones. I've tried to, and I'm doing this work with the psilocybin. So the last 6 months, I've been deeply involved in, I'm trying to improve the synthesis of the psilocybin. It's a difficult synthesis. And I've taken approaches that other scientists use and read their reports and saw a couple places where I might be able to shorten it by one step or use a different reagent that might be safer to use, easier to handle. And I've been able, so that's what I've been doing. So my research at present, I would say, is chemical synthesis. I'm trying to improve the synthesis of psilocybin.
Okay. And it's not really clear for me, like as a pharmacologist, in order to research with psychedelic, you should have a psychologist also, or you do psychological work yourself?
Yes, I'm not a clinician, so I don't work with patients or volunteers. There are pharmacologists who do that, clinical pharmacologists, who work with volunteers, and they have more of a background in psychology or therapy, psychotherapy, things like that. I'm more of a basic scientist, so my work is in the laboratory, in glassware, in vitro work, synthetic work, and then I do some assays in vitro.
So you try it on yourself? Okay, I will take that.
we won't say that. We won't say anything. I will neither confirm nor deny. Isn't that what the politicians always say? Yeah. So what I have done work with animals. I don't do that so much anymore. I use cells, and so we grow cells in petri dishes, basically. And then apply. I make compounds. I've created a bunch of compounds that were mostly in this cathinone class, but completely unexplored. And then we put them in these cell-based assays and look at how they affect the uptake of serotonin, for example, or the release of dopamine or norepinephrine. I do that kind of work. I do collaborate with some people at the National Institute on Drug Abuse who do a lot of animal assays. And so I will send them my materials after I've done the in vitro work. And then they'll do some other in vitro work, and they also do some work with rodents, with rats. And then we combine our data and write it up and publish it.
So